Hi guys, and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 signs that will let you know that you have a good man. So recently I've been asked quite often about what to look out for in a guy to know if he's, well, a great guy. And I mean, these questions have been coming from young ladies who are looking to settle down. So what I did was to look at my experience and the experience of others to identify 5 things that I think, anyone needs to look out for to know if the guy who you are seeing or the guy who is asking you out is a great guy. Now, I'm not going to be talking about obvious things like, a guy who doesn't cheat or a guy who isn't abusive. I mean, most guys or all guys know what they're not supposed to be doing. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know what they are meant to be doing to foster healthy relationships. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Right, so before I go on, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe now, and please refer my video to others so they can subscribe also. And as we watch the video, if you like the content I'm sharing, don't forget to like the video. Now, I'm not saying I'm the perfect example of who a good man should be. I mean, I have my own shortcomings and I'm definitely working on them, but I think I have an idea of the right attributes or the right behaviors that any man should demonstrate in order to make a relationship successful. Now, having a wealthy man is great, and if he's handsome, I mean, that's even better. But are those the things that are really important? I don't think so. So if you're looking for a responsible guy to be with, or if you're a guy and you're looking to improve yourself, then this video is for you. So here are 5 things I think you should look out for in a man to know if he's ready to be with you. One sign you need to look out for is a man who continuously develops himself, because this shows that he is interested in creating or adding value to himself, to others around him, as well as to society, versus just sitting back and enjoying whatever it is that society has created or that society offers to him. So one thing I believe is that we are all born to be creators, and creation is tied closely to our life's purpose. So anybody who isn't developing himself really can't add value to anyone else and really should be avoided. And development will cover 3 aspects of his life. So he needs to develop himself physically by ensuring that he's healthy, and that requires placing the right focus on diet as well as exercise. Then he needs to develop himself morally by imbibing the right values and ensuring that he applies himself excellently well in all that he does. And the third thing is that he needs to develop himself intellectually by developing his mind through reading or continuously seeking ways to learn and to improve himself. The second sign you need to look out for is that he cleans up after himself, because this shows that he respects you and that he sees you as a partner and not somebody who he is superior to. Besides, it's just bad manners to make a mess and litter everywhere, and no one really wants to be with a man who doesn't have good manners. The third sign you need to look out for is that he apologizes when he has upset you. Now, not just when he thinks he has done something wrong, but when he upsets you, even if he was right. It's difficult for most guys to apologize when they have done something wrong, and it's even more difficult for them to apologize when they haven't done anything wrong. But the key thing here is not about who is right or who is wrong. The important thing here is him understanding the situation and him seeing that you are not happy and also doing something to rectify the situation. And the reason why this is important is because it shows that he actually cares about your happiness. I mean, even if you can justify whatever he did as right, it's important that he doesn't ignore you when you are upset. And this actually also shows that he has control over his ego. The fourth sign you need to look out for is that he stays consistent with doing the things he has committed to, even when he's upset or seemingly has a justifiable reason not to do these things. It's very easy for anyone to abandon their obligations when they feel they have been wrong, because they'll always see reason to not fulfill those obligations. But when it comes to commitments that we have made, sentiments really shouldn't come in when it's time to fulfill our obligations. So if a guy keeps his commitments only when he's happy, what you have is a boy and not a man. He needs to grow up, and he's not what you need right now. Now, the fifth and last sign you need to look out for is that he periodically asks about things that are important to you, and you actually feel better after these conversations. And when a man does this, it shows that he really cares about you, and it's important that he does this often. And the way you'll be able to know if he's being genuine or real is how you feel after the conversation. If he's really listening, you will know, and if he does care about you, you'll be able to tell from the responses he gives to the things that you have shared with him. So, what do you think about the traits of a good man I just shared? I mean, there are many more traits and, well, attributes that a man who is responsible and ready to be in a relationship should demonstrate. But I think if you have a guy who at least shows the ones I just listed, I think you're onto a good man. If you're yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Also, please refer my channel to others. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And please leave your comments on the topic I just discussed. And as always, before I leave, I have a quote for you. It's a quote from Albert Einstein, and it says, "Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value." So let me take it again. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. So until next time, take care of yourself.